When anger rises, think of the consequences. It takes more effort to avoid the truth than it does to face it. I'm always doing that which I cannot do in order that I may learn how to do it. Nothing is permanent in this wicked world, not even our troubles. Don't tie your success to anything other than what's inside you. A real scientist solves problems, not wails that they are unsolvable. Stay in the center, and you will be ready to move in any direction. I ought to go upright and vital and speak the rude truth in all ways. Find ecstasy in life. The mere sense of living is joy enough. Those who win never give up. Those who give up never win. My only advice is to stay aware, listen carefully, and yell for help if you need it. 10 seconds. That's all it takes for life to throw you a curveball. Go into emptiness, strike voids, bypass what he defends, hit him where he does not expect you. Mist to mist, drops to drops, for water thou art, and unto water shalt thou return. If you're treated like a puppet, find a new ball of string. Sometimes the best of God's gifts arrive by the shattering of all the window panes. Sing your life. Any fool can think of words that rhyme. The control of large numbers is possible, and like unto that of small numbers, if we subdivide them. Any fool can know. The point is to understand. Life isn't about escaping, but it's all about experiencing. People are the most difficult thing in the world to change. To be alone is to be different. To be different is to be alone. We have 4 problems: overthinking, trust, share, love. Better a broken promise than none at all. Kindness is a language which the deaf can hear and the blind can see. The truth is the kindest thing we can give folks in the end. What is important is not what you hear said, it's what you observe. For we can only know that we know nothing, and a little knowledge is a dangerous thing. And if my heart be scarred and burned, the safer I for all I learned. Appreciate the moment of a first kiss. It may be the last time you own your heart. You never fail until you stop trying. Everything, no matter how beautiful, is only with us for a while. When you surround an army, leave an outlet free. Do not press a desperate foe too hard. Strange how the best moments of our lives we scarcely notice except in looking back. If I had to live my life over, I'd live over a saloon. Pretend inferiority and encourage his arrogance. How we spend our days is, of course, how we spend our lives. We cannot do everything at once, but we can do something at once. A true genius admits that he knows nothing. The best way to cheer yourself is to cheer somebody else up. The eye sees only what the mind is prepared to comprehend. It's often only in the lies we refuse to speak that any truth can be heard at all. There's no greater show on earth than observing human nature. That is all very senseless, but this senselessness has a pretty mouth, and it smiles. A single death is a tragedy. 1,000,000 deaths is a statistic. Memory can make a thing seem to have been much more than it was. If you concentrate on small, manageable steps, You can cross unimaginable distances. No act of kindness, no matter how small, is ever wasted. It's not what happens to you, but how you respond to it that matters. Abundance is not the absence of scarcity. It is the presence of abundant mentality. Truth that came too late was as useful as a meal to a dead man. Judge your success by what you had to give up in order to get it. Be careful who you trust. Salt and sugar look the same. We don't receive wisdom. We must discover it for ourselves. Either you want change or you want comfort, but you can't have both. Don't share your personal life with anyone. Do not let anyone have anything that could harm you. There's more beauty in truth, even if it is dreadful beauty. If you follow the enemy's shifts and changes, you can always find a way to win. There are few reasons for telling the truth, but for lying, the number is infinite. It's not whether you got knocked down, it's whether you get back up. It's hard not to feel happy when you make someone smile. Sometimes life is too hard to be alone, and sometimes life is too good to be alone. Reason may be employed to support faith as well as to destroy it. Become braver, stronger, wiser, kinder, and you will become better. Face your life, its pain, its pleasure. Leave no path untaken. Be mindful, be grateful, be positive, be true, be kind. Follow your heart, then root its longing with the facts. Your life is a reflection of your thoughts. Think well. You will never know how high you can climb until you reach the top. Maybe everyone is just waiting for someone else to save them. There's nothing more frightful than ignorance in action. Home is where somebody notices when you are no longer there. Go to heaven for the climate and hell for the company. What is right is not always popular, and what is popular is not always right. A whetstone, though it cannot cut, may sharpen a knife that will. Your preciousness lies in your essence. It cannot be lost by anything that happens. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. We are willing to believe anything other than the truth. Those who realize their folly are not true fools. That it will never come again is what makes life so sweet. Yesterday is not ours to recover, but tomorrow is ours to win or lose. Not all things that fall down break. Some develop wings. If you really want something, you can figure out how to make it happen. I had to philosophize. Otherwise, I could not live in this world. Everything should be made as simple as possible, but not simpler. Dream big. Wake up. Take the first step into the unknown. Have faith. Have faith. When you have nothing else, have faith. The higher we soar, the smaller we appear to those who cannot fly. The question is not what you look at, but what you see. Conformity teaches us the value of our precious worth. Only those who attempt the absurd can achieve the impossible. What the superior man seeks is in himself. What the small man seeks is in others. Follow your heart. Listen to your inner voice. Stop caring about what others think. The serpent, if it wants to become the dragon, must eat itself. We may be small and we may be young, but we will shake the world for our beliefs. Don't stop when you are tired. Stop when you are done. Treat your men as you would your own beloved sons, and they will follow you into the deepest valley. The truths that matter most to us come always half-spoken. Nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. Having nothing to struggle against, they have nothing to struggle for.